Hi guys, I'm Rick. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Sicilian pot roast. Okay, I'm starting out here in my 6.5 quart Dutch oven I have preheating. I'm going to get a little olive oil in here. And I'm starting this early because this here is one of these meals that's going to slow cook on the stove for about 2.5 hours. So you want to give yourself enough head start so you can have it done in time for supper. Alright, now that I have this warmed up in my olive oils, and I'm going to turn this down here because it's smoking. I have a 4-pound chuck roast here. I'm going to add this in and I'm going to sear it on all sides. Okay, now that my chuck roast is nice and brown on all sides, I'm going to add in a half a cup of water. I'm also going to add in 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce. Or you could use like one 15.5-ounce can if you can't find the 8-ounce ones. I also have 2 28-ounce cans of whole tomatoes. I'm going to add them in juice and all. And as you can see, this bad boy's getting submerged in the tomato goodness. Okay, now on some more seasonings. I have 3 cloves of garlic that I roughly chopped. I'm going to add them in. I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and I'm just eyeballing this, guys, as usual. And I'll stir this around then. I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of dry basil leaves. 1 teaspoon of oregano. 1 teaspoon of parsley. And these are all dried spices, guys. And a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and stir this around a little bit to get them spices mixed in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this, bring it up to a rapid boil, and then reduce my heat down to like medium-low. And let this slow cook for about 2.5 hours, and I'll go in there occasionally and turn the roast over. I'm just going to lift the roast up right now to get some of that flavoring underneath of it. Okay. Turn this up. There with my fork. Put my lid on here, and like I said, when this comes to a boil, I'll reduce my heat, and I'll let that simmer for 2.5 hours, and get a fresh fork. Okay, my 2.5 hours are up, and it's been cooking nearly on low at a simmer. I'm going to get this out, and I'm going to cut it into serving size pieces. And this is super tender, guys. And you want to cut against the grain. So the grain of the roast is running this way. Let me double check that there. Yeah, it's running that way, so we'll cut it like this. You see how nice and juicy that is and how tender. So I'm just going to slice this into bite-sized pieces, serving-sized pieces. Okay, now that I have my pot roast all cut into bite-sized pieces, serving-sized pieces, I'm going to return it back into the pot. And I'm going to cook this on cover for another ½ hour to thicken up that sauce some. And if that doesn't thicken up on its own, I'll go in there with a flour water slurry and thicken it. But I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit to get this cooking a little better. Okay, my ½ hour is up. This thickened up nicely on its own. This is ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Okay, I'm serving this over a bed of small rigatoni that I coated in some olive oil and sprinkled some Italian seasoning in. So there you have it, Sicilian pot roast. Give this a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you.